Hey, folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building over at Detroit Depsa High School. We just had the HBCU showcase. It was outstanding. We had one young man from Tuskegee talking about Horatio Williams being a Tuskegee guy. I'm a Morehouse guy, my freshman year. Sitting here with Doug Whitller, also known as the Whitler, named by Cowboy, but also Detroit's own. We got so much Detroit love up in here. Murray Wright as well. You came on down from the ATL to check out your home city. What did you see? What did you like? And what's going to happen going forward, you think?
Well, first off, man, it was just an honor and a blessing to be able to come back home. You know, in the position that I'm in, able to come home and see some of these young fellas was a blessing for me. But as always, Detroit got a lot of young, tough talent. Some athletic kids in here. Seen a couple guards, couple wings that I was pretty interested in. And so, you know, just evaluating, making the contacts, and seeing what we can do moving forward.
I love it. You talk about evaluating, and you and I talked offline about that. What advice can you give to someone who may watch this, who may have a chance to be in front of you in the future, as far as not necessarily what you may need for this season's team, but just what's going to draw you in a crowd full of people? What's going to draw your attention?
Well, the first thing is you want kids to be in shape.
In shape, okay.
Understanding that it is a job, you know, it's pretty much a what you call it, a job, an interview.
It's an interview,
right?
Yeah.
And so for me, conditioning was always big. You know, we ran cross country and track in high school growing up.
So, we was doing the same thing.
You know, my thing was always, if I'm in shape, no matter what my skill level is like, I know that I can perform.
Can you fake that? Can you fake being in shape?
You cannot do that. It's no substitute for work.
So you can immediately see that from the rafters looking down if this guy's not in shape or not.
Absolutely. You know, one sprint down, 2 sprints back, he's not ready.
Yeah.
Right? And we do a lot of conditioning at Morehouse because I'm big on it. Like I said, I was a cross country and the track guy as well.
They had us wearing them shorts running cross country. Over at Rouge. Where were you guys running at?
So we was running that ball duck.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, sir.
Run that hill. You run that corner, come up that hill. That hill was getting folks.
Yeah, but that was pretty much the whole team was out there, so maybe you got that. So you talk about conditioning. That's important. What's some other things that's important to you?
It's guys, you want guys to work on their craft. Right, and so everybody believes they're a pro. Everybody's going to the pros or they going overseas. But the honesty is you're not if you're not putting in the work.
Are you cold-hearted? Are you mean-spirited? Are you a hater, coach, for telling somebody, no, man, you're not at the pro level?
Not at all. And so I never try to take anyone's dream away. I just tell them you gotta keep working.
You gotta keep working.
You know, you gotta keep working. So
here's what I want to give you as my Morehouse brethren. I tell them this. I'm not a dream killer. I'm a dream clarifier.
That's right.
So you talking about you want to do that. You like that? You can use that.
That's
like
for
you.
That.
That's yours.
Dream clarifier.
Yeah,
I like that.
Just to let them know, because I think they get this hype, and anyone who's trying to give them a realistic impression, it doesn't mean you can't do it, but they feel that way. So when you go back to the ATL, you know, what would you be able to go back and say about your experience here at the Horatio Williams Foundation HBCU Showcase?
Well, I can say that first off that Horatio Williams Foundation is big time. They set it out for us from the travel to the stay to the competition that they let us see. And so I'm real excited. I was very excited about this opportunity, getting here and to see the young talent, everybody busting their tail, trying to get a scholarship. It was big time for me.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, in meeting all you and your colleagues, I'll say this publicly, you guys all kind of come in with a student-athlete first mindset, and not necessarily about getting these guys out here to score a whole bunch of points. It's all about what can we do to welcome you and help you along with life. Is it fair to say that?
Oh, it's more than fair to say that. So for me is, you know, you got to understand, I grew up on the east side of Detroit in a single-parent home. And so my mother whole thing was getting me to school. And, you know, I earned a scholarship. She didn't have to pay a dime for my education. I didn't initially graduate once my eligibility was over, but I knew the importance of that. So I went back to school and actually had to take out a couple of loans to finish to get it done. And so I tell all the kids, like at Morehouse, they don't really care about athletics. It's all about the education there. So for me as well, just coming from where I come from, I'm always preaching that to the kids. Get your degree. Get your degree. You got to get your paperwork. Otherwise, you can't get a job.
Yeah. And look how that's helped me to be able to transition to be in this position. Absolutely. Coach, we won't keep you too long. We want to get you ready for some other events going on. Want to appreciate you got the Whitler here, named by Coach Cowboy, doing great things, representing us. Coach Whitler representing for Morehouse College, you know. And I just have to say again, I left Detroit as a freshman, went away to Morehouse. It was too much for my mother as a single parent, but that HBCU experience was so special to me. And the late, great Maynard Jackson, I saw him when he came to Detroit, and I said, hey, I went to Morehouse as a freshman. He said, you'll always be a Morehouse man.
Yep, and you will.
And I received that, and I appreciate that, brother. You represented well.
Appreciate
so with
you.
that being said, this is Lindsey Hudson with SPS. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.